Hey everybody, Dr. Troy Dukowitz here, and this is your Monday's Momentum Moment. And I'm excited to talk to you because this is the week. Drum roll, please. This is the week. This week, you will be 1 month removed from ChiroFest. So my question for you this week is very, very, very simple. Where are you? You sat there for 2 days. You took notes for 2 days. You made commitments for 2 days. You circled stuff in your notes. You put little stars by things. You put arrows that said this. You had all kinds of takeaways and things that you said you were going to do and you were going to change as a result of being there. Here you are a month later, the month anniversary of a great program. The question is very simple. Where are you now? Have you kept the momentum going from that program? Or has the scooter slowed down? Have you fallen off? Only you can answer the question, and only you can course correct. So there's a number of things that we can talk about here. Number one is just to face the facts of reality. Sit down this week and say, okay, where am I? When I look at ChiroFest and the experience and the great experience that I had and the things that I said I was going to do, where am I? What's the reality? Did I do the things that I said I was going to do? Did you say you're going to do 5 things, 4 things, 1 thing, 10 things? Did you do the things you said you were going to do, either personally or professionally? Be honest with yourself. Yes or no. There's no sort of like, well, yeah, kind of, but I fell off track last week. No. You are either on track or off track. Where we get ourselves in trouble as business owners and as people as a whole is that we create stories around things. So we say, oh, well, I'm kind of on track. I just messed up this week or last week or whatever. No, the question is simple. From ChiroFest to today, are you on track or off track with what you said you were going to do? If you're on track, keep it up. Like seriously, just keep it up. Keep up the good work. Keep pushing the scooter and keep rolling. If you're off track, what's the lesson that you can learn over that 4-week period of time? And what can you do to course correct right now? Remember, we just have to stop stopping. So what can you do to course correct right now to just get back on path and moving in the right direction? See, it all comes down to you. It all comes down to your ability to make decisions, and from those decisions, take actions. And if you're not willing to look at the reality of where you are and then make the appropriate decisions to move forward, then you'll always be stuck. You'll always be going to a program just to get re-energized and revitalized, as opposed to what I said from the stage, which was, how about going to ChiroFest next year? Not because you need to be rebooted, but because it just keeps your momentum going. What a different mindset to have to return to that program with. So it's very simple this week. Here we are, our Momentum Monday moment. Take a look at where you said you were going to be. What's the reality? Have you done what you said you were going to do? Yes or no? And if you did, keep it up. Pat yourself on the back. Don't pat too hard. You don't want to hurt yourself. But keep the momentum going, and then you go back to what we've been talking about. What's the one thing I can do this week to keep me on track and moving in the right direction towards hitting the targets that I want to hit, that I said I would do after ChiroFest? But if you're not on track, what's the lesson that I have learned about myself over the course of the last 4 weeks? And how can I use that to create power this week? How can I use that to get back on the scooter and start pushing and get myself creating momentum again? You can do this. You've got this. You just have to keep your focus and evaluate every single week where you are. Because if you don't, you get further and further and further away from where you said you wanted to go, and it becomes harder to course correct. But if you can course correct in a shorter time frame, you'll continually be going after the targets that you want. All right, so hey, look, you've got options. Number one, if you're a person who's on track, you've been killing it, way to go, keep it up. And if you need any assistance, please let me know. Very, very simple, drtroy@wakeupchiro.com. For those of you who feel like you might need some accountability assistance, or you might need somebody to get on your butt and help you out a little bit more, maybe we could have a conversation about coaching to see if we're a right fit. This isn't about you signing up for coaching. This is about step one, which is having an interview to seeing if we're even the right fit in the first place. If we are, I'll let you know. If not, I'll let you know that too, but you'll still walk away from that conversation with valuable information that will help you to create more momentum. Yeah, it's a pretty much a win-win situation, right? So if you're interested in that, shoot me the same email and say, hey, I want to get on the phone with you. We'll have that conversation as well. Other than that, you have one responsibility, and that's to do the work. If you want the results, you got to do the work. That's all I've got for you. This has been Monday's Momentum Moment. I am Dr. Troy Dukowitz. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.